Hello, my name is Dylan and today I'm going to tell you about the wonderful topic of Romanticism. No, not that romance. Sorry, you'll have to go elsewhere for that. Romanticism, a literary, artistic, and philosophical movement that began in the 18th century, ended approximately 1850. The movement was partly a reaction to the Industrial Revolution, the Age of Enlightenment, and the scientific rationalization of nature, because I guess it turns out that nature isn't powered by magic. The main characteristic of Romanticism were an emphasis on emotion, particularly apprehension, horror and terror, and awe, an emphasis that nature can kill you, and a lack of unifying style. According to Caspar David Friedrich, the artist's feeling is law, and to the poet William Wordsworth, such a fitting name for a poet. Poetry should be the spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings. The emotional emphasis was basically that the artists would try to make their paintings emotional powder kegs, as much passion or feeling that they could put onto a canvas or into a poem were. Listen to this poem called Why by Poetry. No, I'm not making that up. That's his real name. Why did you leave me? Why did you hurt me? Why? Please, tell me why? Why, when I showed you how much I loved you, you turned and broke my heart? Why am I sad? Why am I lonely? Why do I miss you so much? Why did you leave me? Why? Wasn't my love enough? Didn't you just feel the riveting emotion in that poem? Confusion, sadness, loneliness. How do you deal with it all? One of the other prevalent themes are that nature can kill you. Nature will do what it wants, and as us puny mortals just have to deal with it. There are many paintings of shipwrecks, blizzards, fires, thunderstorms, lightning strikes, floods, earthquakes, volcanoes, and if that wasn't enough for you, there are even biblical disasters to suit your fancy. The lack of unifying style, technique, or subject matter also is very important to the artists during the Romanticism era. Any mood you could think of was portrayed by a romantic artist. Any technique was open for the artists and could even vary between paintings. From this smooth as glass, highly detailed monumental canvas, Death of Sardanapalus by Eugene Delacroix, to J.M.W. Turner's indistinctive watercolor washes in The Lake of Zurg. Every technique in between had been found in the Romantic era. Romanticism was even able to find its way outside the arts and sciences. It affected most aspects of intellectual life. Scientists sought in their work to uncover what they believed to be a unified and organic nature. In historiography, Romanticism had arguably a strong negative effect on the writing of history in the 19th century. Instead of each nation producing what would have been the history, they produced their own. And instead of a critical attitude of earlier historians, there was a tendency to instead create romantic stories where there was an obvious hero and villain. That's all that we have today for Romanticism. Thank you. Goodbye.